The day my brother disappeared, the hospital called first, not to confirm my surgery date, to ask why the payment had been reversed. I remember standing in my kitchen, phone pressed to my ear, watching sunlight slide across the counter like nothing in the world had changed. My coffee went cold. My hands didn't shake. Not yet. "Ma'am," the billing clerk said carefully, "the account was emptied last night." Emptied, not delayed, not frozen, drained. I said thank you, hung up, sat down slowly, because my body no longer trusted my legs. That was the moment everything fractured, quietly, cleanly, like a bone snapping under skin. My brother had always been the safe place. That's what betrayal feeds on. Familiarity, trust built over years so it hurts deeper when it's used against you. We grew up in the same house, shared the same last name, buried the same parents. When my marriage collapsed and I became a single mother with a chronic condition gnawing at my spine, he stepped in. "I've got you," he said. "I'll help you manage the fund," he said. "Focus on getting better," he said. So I did. I signed the papers. Joint access. Temporary, he promised, just until after the surgery. I didn't see the way his girlfriend watched me when she thought I wasn't looking. I didn't question why he asked about the exact balance so often. I told myself family doesn't steal from family. That lie almost cost me my ability to walk. By nightfall, he was gone. His phone went straight to voicemail. His apartment was empty. The neighbors said they'd seen suitcases, a rideshare at 4:12 a.m. His girlfriend's social media vanished an hour later. I didn't scream. I didn't throw anything. I didn't cry yet. I walked into my bedroom and opened the folder where I kept every medical report, every scan, every letter that reminded me time wasn't on my side. Then I sat on the floor and finally broke. Not loud, controlled, ugly in a way no one romanticizes. That's when my daughter found me, 10 years old, barefoot, hair still tangled from sleep. She looked at the papers, at my face, at the phone clutched in my hand like evidence. She didn't ask what happened. She said, very calmly, "Mom, don't cry." I tried to smile, failed. Then she said it, "We take him down." Not angry, not dramatic, like it was the most obvious next step in the world. Something inside me locked into place. Grief is loud, but resolve is silent. That night, after she fell asleep, I wiped my face and opened my laptop. I didn't call the police, not yet. I didn't confront anyone. I didn't post. I didn't beg. I started reading. Bank access logs, authorization timestamps, IP addresses, transfer routing numbers. The exact second my brother decided I was disposable. People think revenge is explosive. It isn't. It's administrative. I printed everything. Then I called the trust officer who managed the trust structure my parents had left behind, a structure my brother never fully understood. He had access to move money. He did not own it. By morning, the fraud report was filed. By noon, the bank froze the receiving account. By evening, I had an emergency consultation with a legal aid attorney who didn't blink when I slid the documents across the table. "He planned this," she said. "Yes," I replied, "and he made mistakes." The next 48 hours were a blur of quiet preparation. I requested transaction footage from the branch he used, pulled phone location data from our shared family plan, recovered deleted emails from the cloud he forgot he'd synced. Every step he took to erase himself left fingerprints. I documented everything. And then I waited. Revenge isn't rushing. It's timing. My brother called on the third day, not to apologize, to threaten. His voice cracked through the speaker, high and panicked. "What did you do?" I leaned back in my chair, looked at the wall, smiled for the first time since the hospital call. "I followed procedure," I said. "You froze my account," he snapped. "I can't access anything. The police showed up at the hotel." Hotel, not paradise, not freedom, just a room with thin walls and consequences knocking. You stole medical funds, I said calmly, from a disabled single mother. You signed it over, he shouted. You trusted me. Yes, I said. That's what makes it aggravated. Silence. Then screaming, blame, accusations, pleading. I let him burn himself out. Before I hung up, I said one last thing. You always thought I was weak because I needed help. What you forgot is that I learned how systems work. Click. The fallout was surgical. The bank reversed the transfer. The trust reclaimed control. The girlfriend's account was flagged as an accomplice. Her employer was notified when the investigation uncovered company fund misuse tied to their escape plan. They didn't make it past the airport on their second attempt. Charges were filed, quietly, methodically. My brother avoided prison by pleading guilty and agreeing to restitution.